Universe, universe, universe. I kept saying we can't keep meeting like this. And I meant it. But I know that our love is forbidden. However written in the stars. What's good, universe? Let's blast through the rerun of this event. I got the beans and a couple honorary beans. My wrist hurts today. I mean, okay, I don't know if it's my wrist, but it's like a shooting pain that goes up through my hand. So I think it's like a carpal tunnel ass thing. Who knows exactly what it is, but kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm going to try and chunk through some of this. I do have my wrist kind of in a, not a sling, but a bandage thingy. We're going to try and clear with our beans. If we can. I'm not above swapping out into other things, but it's always fun doing the beans. The event was sick. I completely forgot about it. I guess I didn't completely forget, but I sort of forgot. I think Neon can solo that. That looks so cool with the new outfit. Wait. I got a Blight Boyo already. Well, that spread, I believe that'll put the blade over here, correct? Yeah. Gotta be a little bit careful with that. And set up Shu here. Because the blade will deal damage over time. It won't eat any of our skill points or anything. We set up here. Kind of pregame the healing on ourselves because she was going to be our primary healer. I do have Aya in the party, but I'm going to avoid using her unless it's necessary. Huge. Enormous for the account. We need to save us out of the place. So the plan's going to be dropping my phone. The plan's going to be ripping through the normal stages, the EX stages, and then EX8 CM, and I think that's going to be it. Might be kind of a short stream today too, because my wrist is kind of buns. So chaotic today. I'm throwing my watch off my desk and everything. I can't be stopped, truly. So we almost certainly want to play this like very aggressively, no matter how we slice it. That juice kind of hurts bad though. I'm gonna wait a second to skill on Shu. Put down Neon first so she loses a little bit of health. I should have used Hung-Yu skill much sooner. Is that not an ouchie zone? That looks like it's dirty water. Maybe it's not. Well, surely Neon will be fine in the meantime, smile. Having some reveal would be nice in this event, clearly. So when I'm blighted tiles, attacks deal Arstic. Dang, that damage actually ramps up super hard. I'm surprised. I'm suddenly having huge memories of how valuable Ines was in this event. I hate invisible enemies. I feel like I talked about it before a little bit, but I feel like invisible enemies are like, not terrible design, but they're unfortunate design is probably a good way to put it. Because they don't necessitate characters, but they kind of do it. At the higher level, you've either like got Inez and Horn, or you're out of luck for the most part. I'm sure there's exceptions to that, by the way. I'm not saying the game's like impossible without them. But certain high difficulty clears certainly necessitate them. Or an equivalent. Being said, there's also the discussion of like, should every piece of content be accessible in a game? Which is interesting. Attacks nearby throttle valves gain invisibility when on blighted tiles. Don't really want you to attack our throttle valves. We have the dragons that get bigger right now. They have like no health. We are gonna need to start healing Changyu like now. We don't have any way to deal with the blight yet. We get it eventually. We just don't have it here. We do have more throttle valves, but I don't think those are going to be necessary. It's kind of interesting. I feel like rice on its own is a little bit fascinating because there's no chance for us to... Like, if I want to go, man, I'd love to grow some rice. Is that something I can do? Surely not. Surely, like, the viability for growing rice goes down if you don't have, like, a giant swamp in your backyard. Maybe I misunderstand the rice meta. I haven't actually seen this outfit yet. Holy, it looks clean. That's very cool. Oh, her hammer's different, too? Wait, does she always one-hand her hammer? Yeah, she might. It looks small, though. Such a cool skin. Holy, the animations are nice too. New Mudrock skin unlocked. World's least deranged Mudrock skin sees the new outfit. Hilarity ensues. Actually, it does look really sick though. I brought Cruz along because I remember there being like 10 million flying enemies in this event. So I was like, I'll put someone who's anti-air on the team. I don't know if we're gonna need her ever, but it's good to think about ahead of time, I guess. Dialogue of Silk and Linen. I got some heckin' names for these. Finally we have some water. And water. I thought immediately jumps to here or here. I'm gonna go with here. Although this area is going to get like really nasty really quick. That is a fast rat. Those are rats moving at the speed of love. So the problem here is that that enemy will start shooting goopy water if we don't deal with rats. Tusk is very good for AoEing, so we'll relish in the fact that we have her for this. Changyu is all set up, so this should just be fine. We're getting a new bean soon, right? What's his name? I forgot. He's cute too. He's the red-haired cook. Chef. I want to say it starts with an S, but that's almost certainly not right now. Okay, that was 4, right? Yeah. I'm playing with my left hand a little bit so that my right hand can rest up. That looks like some gnarly water over there. HS 5. Okay, so it looks like we have really gnarly water there, and then enemies that are going to come through. If we could set up Changyu, like, here, that would be legendary. Although now these enemies are going to be permanently not goopy. I think that might have been a misplay. Because we can't... Well, we can potentially pour water in there. I don't know. I can fix it. This is like an unfortunate route that I took to reach this place that I'm at. Go Ragong. So what we're going to do is you set up Chongyu, clear the water in this area. Give them a healer as well. Hopefully more enemies come soon. Oh no, this is looking rough. Alright, cool. Chongyu got skill. It might be a little bit too late though. Oh, never mind. I didn't expect that one hit, but I kind of love that. I was gonna set up a dragon here, but I don't think it's necessary anymore. We beat the speed check slightly. We're the last enemy. Never mind. Found them, they're gone. Bye. Au revoir. Alright, it's 5 done? So we're on to 6. We're kind of moving and grooving through this, which I kind of expected. Reruns generally aren't too bad, but I do remember this one having something brutal about it. Although I think the boss was like memeably easy. Okay, so there's going to be rats going that way. The stealth enemies. I don't want to overcommit to the rats yet. I'm going to let them break one, I think. I will allow them to break one. Now we'll put that dusk here. I just want to make sure we weren't leaking anything down the middle here. Because I feel like on this map I leaked for some reason. I don't know. It's so weird because I definitely did this before, but man, I don't remember basically. This takes up 3 blocks. That might have been why we leaked. Whoa! The Stomper! Holy! I knew not what we were dealing with here. Nowhere we could really place to block that easily either. Thankfully it's going down to Chongyu. Oh man, Mudrock's outfit looks so cool. I probably should have put Neon there, but Mudrock's an honorary bean. She's got the pointy things on her head. Who's keeping track? Uh-oh. This might get a little bit buspect? Extraordinarily buspect. I changed my mind. I mean, the water, like, spreads out. Okay, I was gonna say, it's gonna take a little bit to spread because it has more area to spread to. So it's not gonna be as bad as it looked. Wasn't bad at all. Move on to HS7. Oh, I remember this one. We don't actually have to do this, actually. We do have to do it, but we don't actually have to do it, if that makes any sense. This was the one I was farming all week when I wasn't home. Maybe I talked about it last week, I don't remember. I was visiting my family. Visiting my mom. I guess it was kind of convenient for the holiday, I guess, but I was visiting my mom. It was super nice. We did like a little, it wasn't a cookout thing, but it was sort of a cookout thing for the holiday. And are these enemies ranged? My heart's saying no, but my mind's saying yes. Perfect. On Saturday, this past weekend, we did, they're called duckpin bowling. I don't know if that's like the right term for it, but it's like you have like these small balls and you bowl 3 times instead of 2. It was fun. I was kind of turbo buns at it, but it was still fun. Oh, this is where flying enemies spawn because like too much goop gets produced here or something. I remember. I'm gonna spawn dragons here so that they take aggro. I don't think they're gonna last too long because this place is like the goop zone. Oh, that would have been a huge save. That did so much damage, actually. We do an incredible amount of damage. Nothing else we've got that going for us. I don't think placing Neon in the goop is a good plan. I think we're just gonna skill. Right here, the flying enemies I was worried about. We'll place a dragon if we need to, but otherwise we'll just wait. Although my current like quick APM is not at the peak of what it's been in my life. Having my arm in like cast thing. Cast is like so over dramatic though. It's just a thing because I thought it would help make it ouch less. And isn't that what we all strive for, is ouching slightly less? Oh, this is gonna be like God's strongest soldier, huh? This is gonna drink all the soup. All the dank juice. I'm quite surprised at how efficient Dusk is at kind of locking down one enemy literally forever. But great. I didn't think our attack speed would be good enough for that, but I guess because their attack speed is just slow enough, it works out perfectly. At least with skill up. Alright, on to 8. I believe it goes up to 9, so we'll have this and then EX 1 through 7 and then EX 8 CM. I don't know if I have to do both or not. Like 10,000 angry rats. Maybe this is kind of a bad spot. I'm thinking this would be nice, but I've changed my mind. I don't think it would be nice. Maybe it's not so. That is a lot of rats that we are not successfully killing. Maybe this is the first spicy one we're gonna have. Uh-oh. Here they come! Oh no. Kongi, you can hit flying, right? Oh, there they are. Wait, you can hit flying. Or you hit them once they hit you. Oh, because they're like little leechy dudes. I forgot that's how they function. Yeah, it's not so bad. The beans can deal with that better than I expected. This is the exact stage I remember being like super con. Chongyu is just so cool. It's like 10,000 weird fly things flying at him. He's like, I don't get out of bed for less than 20,000 weird flying things. What a Chad, for real, bussin', respectfully. I'm hoping that Shu can hold though. That's the current worry. I think the answer is no. However, I think we have made it to the point in which we win, because there are none left of them and some left of us, and I love that for us. It's gonna be nice and quick. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stream until I get through the event and then probably wrap up for today, or at least for now. Maybe not. I might also do more. It's just that my stupid arm is kind of miserable when you use a mouse to do most things. I can't really hold a controller. I'm hoping it's another thing where it's just like lasts like a day. It's been happening. Alright, slumbering of Sui, born from the heart, the awakened Faramut. 1,000 years twisted into shadow, the executors of Sui, never alone. Fear is always by their side to wait in the boundless chaos, or thread the needle in search for a shred of enlightenment. Kind of the coolest thing ever. I don't remember why this boss was extraordinarily simple. Can I just put Chongyu on it and win? It's gonna be a no from the Chongyu front, but I'm glad that we tried. Really funny, actually. We have 2 water distributions thingy. I put it in the one spot that doesn't do anything. I thought this was water here as well. Okay, in my defense. This is a bunch of duders. I'm thinking that these are just like Mudrock technology. Maybe Mudrock can solo the boss and that's why I found it so easy. It's susceptible to stun. Interesting. Stun it. Aw. It's fine. I was hoping we'd be able to cheese out a quick stun with Bruce. We have to get a little bit more creative. Never mind. We're actually dead. I accept my fate. I will not fight it and hurt my arm further. We'll take our fish and mail. First try, sanity refunded. So apparently I just won being the boss really easy last time. I mean, I wasted my Chongyu, which is like really unfortunate. So it kind of tracks, but that's quite funny. I'm curious what I used for the auto deploy last time. I guess I could check after this or whenever I go. If I fail again, I can check quite easily. I mean, or win. Oh yes, after this period. That was a bad spot to put Chongyu. I don't like it. I don't know what I was thinking. I established that it takes too much damage to tank. Maybe it's fine though. Maybe we need to believe more in our boy. Because he's going to be able to scale on these quite hard. I still think he's dead, for the record. But I think there's at least a possibility that he's not dead. He's kind of the coolest dude ever, though you gotta admit. He's going off extraordinarily hard. Maybe we do goopify the water? I think that water got goopified. Oh wait, no. I was gonna say we could fix that water, but we can't anymore. We could have fixed that water. Okay. The boss is in phase 2 at least. I don't know exactly what that means for us, but, you know, it's vaguely positive. I'm gonna skill once it's alive. Oh, it's so much cooler now, though. Go, Changyu. Oh my god, this thing is a chump. I see. I figured out how I beat it last time. I mean, Changyu almost certainly wasn't what I used. I mean, it could have been. But yeah, this boss is kind of a Weenie Hut Jr. The music is kind of incredible, though. I mean, not that there's a big surprise. Especially the Sweet Sibling events, the music is always so good. Are any of the Sweet Siblings not limited? Or are they all limited units? I feel like most of them are, if not all of them. Borderline pacification production medal? What does that mean? I'm not gonna save that for auto deploy because I kind of just want to peek and see what we did for the last clear. Holy, over-engineered. Maybe it's not that over-engineered. What the heck did I kill the boss with? Typhon. It probably got stun locked by Typhon. That seems actually like super logical. We're on to the EXs already. We're just gonna do CM on the last one. I would love to put Changyu here. I know that that's like a tall order, and I accept that as fact. Wait just one moment. Need these enemies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. Alright. I see you. Not having DP gen and then immediately greeting harder than I've ever greeted in my life may not have been the play trademark. But if I had like a little bit more or the Sweet Siblings were a little bit cheaper, we were there. That was easy. It will put you here in. Give you fresh, delicious water. It's goopy! Can I solve this? I could solve this. I can't solve this. I could solve this. That was a lot of emotion. Oh my god, please. If we kill this, it's slightly inconvenient, but it's fine. Because it's gonna get goopy, but then it'll de-goopify quite quick. Catch my drift? Got it memorized. The goop is only temporary. Huge. Being able to set up Neon slightly further ahead would have been quite nice. I mean, technically I could just like put Mudrock here. Unfortunately I can't heal her, but it might just be like harder anyways. The water will purify dramatically quicker. Thank goodness for honorary being Mudrock. I really like how this outfit looks. Holy, and what a spot for her. I don't think she's gonna be able to hold the line, unfortunately. We have no way to heal her, literally at all. Two beans down. We still got a few beans in the tank. Hope that they're enough. I have to slow it down because my APM is like negative right now. Uh-oh. Alright. Auto rescinded. There's a lot of enemies in this. Surprised. Chongyu's so heckin' cool. I feel like I say that every time I use Chongyu, and then I'm like, Chongyu's so great. I gotta take this dude into integrated strategies. I take him into integrated strategies, and I'm like, who is this bozo? Hey, Field Mouse Iced Master? The one that takes up block and just runs back and forth. We want to set up maybe here? Maybe not. Maybe a little more aggressive. A little more aggressive. Surprised that this enemy gets to kind of start at the exit, but you know, whatever. Live your best life, King. Pop off. Your range nose. Full backpack. I'm not jealous. A little jealous, okay? Maybe I put down Dusk a little premature. At least Dusk's summon is not exactly trolling, but kind of. Hey, we're good. I say we're good with this, like, throttle valve having, like, no health, basically. Very fortuitous that it lasted that long. Oh, there it goes. You have throttle valves to place, but I don't think there's any reason really to. A little bit too late to spare our team the damage. I don't know if the enemies spawn soon and like 400 of them. And there's like 400 of them at least. And 1,000 rats. Nice, easy mission accomplished. Well, on to X number 3. I think after stream today, I'm gonna catch some food and then probably work on editing another video. Maybe record another hour or two. I don't know. I'm trying to set myself to like a... Do these enemies turn into goop when they get conked? Is that what's happening? I think they do. I'm trying to set myself to like a standard of like keeping up with what I want to... I'm trying to like write down my goals and make sure I do them. That makes sense? I mean, of course it makes sense. Not that crazy of a concept. But a big part of it is like I want to try to do videos and stuff and successfully complete the videos and record enough of them and make progress on this stuff. I don't know. I got a lot of lofty goals right now. That's all I'm trying to say. Can you attack sideways with this already? Means I kind of misplayed here pretty hard, setting up Shu. Not Tile instead of one back, but that's okay. So these enemies would shoot Goop in here as soon as like, alright, so I can place Mudrock down basically whenever. I don't know if Mudrock can solo these enemies. the issue. But like as soon as we start killing these, they're gonna turn into Goop Masters. And they're gonna fire Goop into here. I mean, I could theoretically like level that action. That kinda solves all my problems. Assuming that Mudrock can solo the last one. And now we have the Goop in one corner. I guess this is ascending, so that might be problematic eventually. Oh, there's another one of them. That's a little bit unfortunate. Double yoke? I think we're gonna set up to work with this now. Kill on Neon for the extra damage. Alright, we're good. See, this is what I was talking about with the Changyu thing. Now Changyu's just sitting there, not doing nothing. Always be careful where you put your beam, because sometimes you'll spill your beam. Then what are you gonna do with yourself? Right, EX4. We are heckin' grooving right now with the beam. I'm really glad that Han or another viewer said at one point, I think it was Han though, that like you don't have to redo all of the EXs for the I'm gonna set this up. This looks fine. You don't have to redo the EXs for these events, because that like that's a game changer. Saves me a lot of time. Wait. Wait. But oh, I see. So this would have been smart. I think we're cooked. I mean, we could potentially beat it. I didn't realize what the water was gonna. I figured it out now. I just had to place one slightly different water. We were fine. I just assumed the other water was fine, but I didn't see that it was gonna pull out of here, and then it creates a circle of pollution. Oh, hate that for us. Which one? I don't know. Is it 4? 4 indeed. Now I don't know if we have to do EX8 and EX8 CM separate. I assume we do. Well, play it as if that's the case. So this creates a very toxic environment for everywhere except for this corner, unfortunately. Ah, but it eventually balances out. Okay, I see. So every time we kill something in the middle, everything but this corner gets gooped. Where's the enemy going? Oh my god, that's a pathway that they can take. Okay. Let's try to stick with the beams first. Catch me immediately knee-jerk in Mudrock because Mudrock? Because Mud rocks, am I right? Why don't we just double Goopy here then? This will make the water come out dramatically faster. So it should purify this place quicker, assuming I understand it right, which I think I do. I remember too, I think one of the mechanics was if you put an operator behind it, it pulls water twice as far, unless I'm mixing it up with a different events thing, or just completely gaslighting myself into being a mechanic, period. Like, that's totally possible. I really like these things. I really don't like that my heckin' arm hurts, but I do like these things that just kind of like drink water and go goop. They're kind of extraordinarily gooby, and that's kind of the level I've been living my life at. I can't believe how well this setup worked, and how self-sufficient Changyu is. Like, this was incredible. Oh, unfortunate seeing the reverse animation cancel. I mean, it was still an animation cancel, but it was a animation cancel where Dusk interrupts one more hit of her special attack. They ran out. Alright, that's EX4. 3 units and no problems. Sure, I'll use some sanity just because you asked so nicely. Okay, see this is the kind of thing I could see myself failing spectacularly at. How much damage is this thing? Basically nothing. Well, I think the plan's gonna be, call me crazy, I think the plan's gonna be just set up 2 tanks and tank all the goopy goop here. I was gonna set up further back so that Chong Yu could like assist, but I don't really want to. The issue with this is that we're not going to be able to have like a meaningful setup for Dusk or anyone. Oh no, wait, these are normal tiles. Okay, I guess Dusk and people can't help. I'm gonna put Dusk back here then and hope that the healing is enough. It looks like it's not enough right now. Gonna slam down Aya to help them. Although these guys slurp up the pollutions, that might not have been necessary. Because I think these are the guys that slurp. They're definitely the guys that slurp. They might not be the guys that slurp. It was hard to tell. I think they were the guys though. They were the guys in my heart. There are 2 guys inside you. No more questions, please. Thank you for coming to my seminar. This is the one. I might have been slightly wrong. But that's good, because that means we're getting a goop clear in a sec. Whenever this enemy opts to move forward. Eventually. Which will happen. I may put down an honorary beam to speed up the process, though. Because our heal skills are running out, and I need you to drink the goop. Drink the Kool-Aid, my friend. Slurp, slurp. Thank you. So kind. Wow, you're so strong and commanding. It's probably faster to retreat here. Let's just take a moment and appreciate how cool Mudrock looks. And sometimes you don't gotta be smarter, you gotta be more appreciative. You gotta like breathe in the cool air, you know? Unless you're like in like a nasty polluted area, then maybe you don't want to breathe in the cool air. You know what I mean? Just like take in your environment. Think about nature. Anyways, we just beat that man to death with a hammer. Let's proceed. Okay. EX5 done, onto EX6. So we can de-clunkify this area. I think we work on that immediately. I think it's too painful to deploy, perhaps? I'm gonna try to get Shu in it. Right. Oh, it's so close. I hate moments like this. Oh, you know, she would have been completely fine given half a second in either direction. Alright, let's reset. Although I don't want to reset, it kind of hurts. One of those situations where if we were just, are we at 6 or 7? Right? If we just happened to have like a flag bearer. I mean, even just like bagpipe would have been perfect there. What are those pioneers? I think they're pioneers. They're pioneers in my heart, and that's the important thing. What do we do we can't meaningfully stop them. I know what we do. We do drop shoe. Then we skill. Then we start irrigating it. I'm gonna greed a little bit here and start getting Changyu off the ground early. He might die. He does, I definitely deserve it. Be quite nice for the dream though. Oh, you went invisible right away when I used the skill. Unfortunate. Thinking we've won at this point. We can let the rats just take it. It shouldn't matter. It will spread the goop out, make them invisible for longer, but that doesn't actually change anything for us. Yeah, as long as we don't greed the water irrigator thing early, it doesn't matter. Then any of the goop that's left, this dude's gonna drink up. So it's not nearly enough to cause a threat to us. Changyu's so heckin' cool. They've only said it like twice per stream. Maybe it's been 3 times. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Not important. That dude has nothing left to drink. It'd be nice and quick to clean it up and we'll move on to the next stage. Is it the penultimate stage? Are we on 6 right now? I think we're on 6. Mission accomplished. Would be the penultimate stage. I remember this one being problematic for me. Maybe I misremember, but I have a vague memory of there being too many flying enemies or something. I like that Changyu can deal with them as long as he tanks them though. That's really good intel. Okay, let's look at what we're going through. This water is going here, so we want to keep this place as clean as we can. These places are already... This place is already dirty? Yeah, this place is already dirty. We want to keep this water clean. Water... We can keep this water clean from this spot. We'll probably try to aim for that. Set up our boy here, maybe? What? Oh, it gets too how does that work? Well, how does that work? How does it suck water if someone's behind it? Oh, never mind. I figured out how it works. Me trying to figure out that you need someone on ground level. That was a little embarrassing. My brain is kind of rubbing a few neurons, just the wrong one. It's no big deal. It does change my strategy. Nah, it doesn't change my strategy, I don't think. It is a lot more expensive though. No, please. Oh, thank goodness. I was desperately trying to get that down. Like I said, my APM's like negative. I'm hoping that this is like not too slow. We need another 23 to get Neon down. And now we should start irrigating everything. Alright, skills up and start KOing enemies before they get too close to us, as well as hitting downwards that shoot tile. I'm gonna put down Dusk to help with some of the DPS as well. I don't know how bad the enemies that are flying are gonna be. This enemy can now spit goop, which is problematic. Not much we can do about it. Oh, that's a tremendous problem. We can kind of fix it over time, but that's a tremendous problem that we've now faced. I didn't think it would go for Neon. It makes complete sense that it does. We are back to irrigating again. Oh, thank goodness the Dusk clones are taking aggro. I think the dam is about to break, unfortunately. Interestingly enough, it looks like the enemy, if they're standing on a throttle valve, they don't have pollution to give. The throttle valve tile doesn't count as any pollution. So we're going to be getting the mosquitoes. How bad will they be is a question in itself. Hoping not too bad, but I'm a little nervous about it. We're getting a lot of mosquitoes. Actually, is there no mosquito spawn here? Do they just come out of normal tiles? Aren't there supposed to be range tiles for them? Surely these tiles aren't just here for fun. We're almost done. Neon getting hit is kind of inconvenient. Not the end of the world though. I guess there are no mosquitoes? I guess because they don't have spawn tiles? That's interesting. I thought that they would spawn for sure. Weird. It's been a long time since I've done this event, so maybe I just have a misunderstanding of the mechanic as well. Alright, EX8. We'll do it normally and then we'll do the CM afterwards. That'll wrap it up too, so don't struggle too hard. Again, I remember this boss being not difficult, to put it lightly. At least the normal mode was fine. We have 5 things to give us more fluid. Where do we want Chung Yu is the question. I don't think this is correct. I think the boss goes down here. I'm fairly certain about that. There's kind of like heavily campers where he can defend. But maybe we just want him on defense duty? We could theoretically have it so that dragons solo the boss, maybe? I don't know if they have the gusto to do so, though. That's the problem. Dragons went down. Set up more defensively as well, but I don't know if that's the play. I'm kind of struck on what to do. The music's kind of incredible again, which is no big surprise. I think I might drop Mud down. I think we might be dead though. I think I might have put Chung Yu in the wrong place at the start, and that might just be it. I feel like we're lagging a little bit, which is kind of funny at least. Yeah, I think our boy's going straight home. Coco Dio, though, is such a valid point. It's such a shame. Ah, wait, hold on. No, okay, I was gonna say, it's such a shame. We might have been able to heal the dragon if we changed up our strategy a little bit. That's problematic. We have to set up a dragon to fix that, and that's gonna conk our water. No, it's not gonna conk our water, okay. The wrong enemy type to conk our water. Wow, it does not do a great deal of damage. Oh, that is polluted water. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I was hoping that was gonna be cleared. Holy, that hurts a lot. Now that's polluted water? Oh, everything is done. We got conked by the easy boss. Oh, noes. You hate to see it. We have the water mostly cleared, too. That's unfortunate. I kinda love its little shuffle, though. Kinda incredibly, nimble for what it is. Hold? Maybe the boss is just easy. And we econ for a while because the boss takes a. I mean, it's kind of putting goop everywhere. It's kind of getting a big bar at the bottom. Yeah, we're super dead. I mean, as soon as we place this dragon, it dies. Yeah. That's okay. Appreciate the sippy, Lily. My wrist. Hold on. It's doing its super attack. That's actually huge. Slam down Chongyu. Slam down a healer. Okay. Could be huger. I'll take the reset on it. We were fine. I just put Chongyu in the wrong spot. Which is really how most of my builds go. When running a team with, I'd say with 1 DPS, that's not quite accurate. Hey, drink to that. Oh, I got a left-handed drink to that too. Unfortunate. But make sure you're staying hydrated as well, Lily. Huge. Wasn't even polluted water. I have an idea of where to put Chongyu. I don't remember exactly what the map looks like, but I have an idea. I think here is like the dream spot, if I'm being honest with you. But I don't think we can set him up too early. I mean, I think we can set him up too early, so we want to make sure we don't. Because, like, if we can set up Chongyu here, we gotta get the water flowing as well, I forgot. We set up Chongyu here. That was an unfortunate mess up. And set up 2 behind. We can kind of fit everyone in like, the buffs. I do need Chongyu to live, though. I know I'm asking for a lot, admittedly. Okay. Let's hope that this is sufficient this time. I want to put Dusk in between to help with the damage, because clearly we need it. Once Chongyu's set up, it'll be dramatically less threatening. Okay. So now, I think we use our honorary bean in this final slot. But it's unfortunate. Maybe we use a dragon instead. There's no poison in here actually because we haven't hit the boss in there. So I think we're just gonna pull that water over here. That should help purify this area much faster. Can we purify like this? And maybe that's enough to keep the dragon alive? Maybe not though. Hangyu has Mondo DPS. We don't have to survive for a really long time, but we certainly have to survive for at least a bit. Kill. Oh, it sits there too, which is quite nice. Let's do Mondo damage. It looks like the dragon's not going to be enough on its own. The dragon takes up 2 slots, so I can't place another dragon meaningfully. I mean, I can, but it's just going to get eaten basically right away. I don't know if Mud can hold for that long is the only problem. She doesn't have a chance to put her shields up. We'll use Cruise and see if we can get a few stuns off, because it is stun susceptible, so if we could land a few stuns, that would be pretty big for the Dream. She could land a few stuns. Right, that's, you know, the Dream's alive at least. We are spreading goop, which is less than ideal. We're now cleaning goop. I don't think Mudrock can hold is the only one of the primary issues. I was gonna say the only issue, but there's certainly more than that. The dragon will go through middle is the only thing I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking I ignore it at the moment, let it travel through, and then have Shu tank it. I'm gonna skill twice here. I don't know who it's gonna target. Dusk, unfortunate. Because it seems like its bar goes up. I don't remember. I never even read it forever ago. It seems like its bar goes up when it's in pollution. When it's in clear water, it's kind of kunk. So, delay enough. Oh no! Don't smack AF Yala. There we go. I don't think we could stun it at this point. But now, assuming we can keep the pollution to a minimum, which I believe we can, there should be no more pollution coming from this spot. So we'll put down one more over there. Should just be able to hold the boss now. And so we can. The whole board is cleared of pollution too, which is quite nice. For some reason I thought the boss went straight down that bottom right corner then straight up, so having it not do that is quite nice as well. I kind of picked up, so while editing and stuff recently, I picked up on how I say the same like thing over and over again, like quite nice. When I was recording one or editing one of my videos, I said that's very interesting like 40 times, and holy, it goes right through me. I'm trying to get more cognizant of it so I don't have to I don't have to hear myself say it when I'm editing anymore. But okay, so it looks like the difference is that darker goopy water. I think that there wasn't goopy water there at the start, and that's the difference. Where did so this was neon here for sure. I'm gonna try the exact same thing we did before. The bosses have higher stats. Or the enemies have higher stats. So it is like potentially going to be problematic. We're gonna do our best. Any optimizations to be made? Let's start de-pollutifying this area now. My goodness, I need to use Shu skill. I didn't realize we were so low on health. That was almost the reset. We gotta be careful of our drop order as well. We definitely don't want to put down Aya last. Okay, we got skill ups, so I should have the top side a lot. I wonder if it's enough on its own. I'm gonna say it's probably not, so we want the dust drop. I can't believe that enemy survived that long, actually. That quite surprises me. I'm gonna pull back Ling now, and I'm gonna assume we have enough time where she'll come back. Place isn't clean quite yet. Okay, so now it's clean there. I'm gonna wait for those enemies to shoot once more. Now I'm gonna spread. Oh, maybe I should have spread a little bit later. It looks like we're fine. This will be clean water that we're spreading over there, eventually. Alright, so Ling is back up. So we have the luxury of being able to kind of manipulate the target order of the enemies. I'm gonna put this down, because surely this will be clean before it's a problem. Holy, everything is awful. So it's supposed to be clean water, we're only putting polluted water in there, which is the opposite of the dream. Okay, we're now putting clean water in there. Better late than never, so they say. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill it before it goes around this time, unfortunately. I'll be quite surprised if we can. There's a lot of pollution there already. We're very close. Look at it, it's Newman! Unfortunate that we're not cleaning it. Oh, we did pull it back. I forgot that it's in the area to do that. Maybe we get it here? Huge. Work on cleaning the gloop everywhere. The AS skill. That's problematic if that gets through there, which it's going to. Oh no, those aren't the spreaders, okay. Thought they were for a moment, I was like, we're done. Putting down Miss Rock there. This is kind of where it gets ultra spaghetti, unfortunately. We're looking kinda fantastic right now. I'm guessing because it's on the paddock it can't get the goop. Miss Rock is holding super duper well. Oh right, I meant to change it so that... Oh no, never mind. It's too late to fix it. I hope this is enough. I'm thinking we're kunked though. We had it clear, but I wasn't paying attention to the poison in the water. Maybe if I could get someone up to kill it there, I wasn't paying enough attention. That's so dumb. That was all my fault. I needed the water from here to pull back here. That's what I had done to balance it out before. Oh, look at how slow it is, though. So you're saying there's a chance. I mean, once it re-enters the toxic water, we're done. But honestly, Mudrock might be able to solo it in this water. It's looking like a no, but it is close. Huge. Okay. Never mind. I thought we were gonna have to reset, but we didn't have to. Quite nice. Yeah, once the enemy's not in polluted water, it's super free. I'm actually glad that we did that setup, although it was very spaghetti. We didn't have to swap out the team at all for the whole time as well. Just 2 honorary beans. That explains why the Wanqing skin got released, I guess, a few days ago. I'm kind of out of the loop because I was gone for Friday and into the weekend. Oh, there's the S stages and the MO stage. Never mind, we got a little bonus to do. Don't believe we have to do the CMs of these, though. Is that correct? Yeah, okay. It's just the normal versions of them. Do those 5 and then we'll wrap up after that. We got plenty of time right now. Okay. This might be ultra great.
戦場となったことが口を貴様らの問題解決は変わらず無駄よりなのだな。軽発すれば校長落ちるがごとく戦勝百式一足のうちに
Or is this just the smartest thing ever?
変わらず無駄よりなのだな。
Who can be sure?
好きに軽発すれば校長落ちるがごとく気を収まれば集合平らかなり。
Actually, do I want to kill these here? I guess it doesn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. No, I do want to kill these here. These aren't the pollution brothers. Changyu is so perfect for dealing with these, it's crazy. I really thought they were more threatening. In my memory, they were. Oh, uh-oh. There's pollution afoot. For some reason I didn't think pollution was going to be on the menu. Legally, we can set up behind it. And so what I'll do is I'll put down Mudrock here as like a contingency. Or if Changyu happens to fall, Mudrock will be there with her full shields up.
Arknights _ bot, thanks for following.
Arknights bot, I don't know if you're a real person or a literal bot, but I do appreciate the follow either way, my friend. Robotic or not, beep boop boop, that's robot for thanks for following. Uh-oh. That pollution's a little bit problematic. Thinking I may be approaching my last Yi that I've ever been able to haul in my life. Oh, come on, it's just one more kill, I think. Okay, never mind. Never consequences. Oh yeah, Mudrock also does extraordinarily good against those enemies, huh? Alright, HS S2 with the beans. They should have rerun this like a few weeks later after the limited banner. God, I hope there's so many good banners coming out. It's not fair. That's a rat. Let's do the rat. You, Mario. I'll do the Bashi one more time. Or for you, Bashi, I'll do the Mario one more time. Look, it's been a little bit. Huh? How is there pollution now? Of all time? That kind of caught me off guard. That was not in the grand scheme of things. The entire board was just like, it's time for pollution, and I was like, I believe you. You get over there. Enemies are wild and AT, good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. No. Oh, my APM's like negative because of my arm. Great, love it. Huge. Ah, man, I hate maps like this where you have to actually think about where to put the things down. I don't hate it that much. Baby's doing okay. I had to go to work though. I'm glad baby's doing okay. Also, congratulations on being my #1 fan. I love that for you. We're on 2? Wait, what? We're on 2, okay. Ah, dude, I don't know what to do here. It's probably very simple. Solve. But my brain is totally not in that, like, figure out where to put these 10 puzzle pieces to make yourself suffer less kind of way.
春風が雨と化す時節ね。さっさと片付けるぞ。
Oh my god, like nothing comes middle. But getting Changyu set up in middle would be so big for the dream. No. That's so unfortunate. I've been softened by how easy the game is when you have a bunch of vanguards. Alright, I'm gonna watch my other one. I'm gonna see what my auto to play was, because man, I don't feel like busting this out. At least to see an idea of what I did. Depending on how brain dead it is, I might replicate it with the beans though. But I am curious as to what looks like I changed up my team though from when I was doing the normal stages to the so something's different. Oh wow. Past Miko using a flag bearer, how creative. Oh, Thorns, my beloved. Inez in the top? Mountain in the middle? Oh, this is like the ultimate Typhon spot. Oh my god, I was locked in for this. I'm surprised I put Typhon there. This must have taken me a while to clear. Oh, Inez is so good for this event. I think I said that at the start too. I immediately get gooped. Surely something changed because of something, and I don't... This entire auto deploy is about to like fail instantly. Because I'm playing... No way. This is how it went? I failed instantly and I still continued? That's incredible. This is the most Oonga Boonga looking thing I've ever seen in my life. The amount of times like the error risk detected pops up. Ah, yeah. See, when I started doing this stage on the rerun now, I was like, that's gonna be ultra spaghetti. Yeah, no, it was. That's the Miko way. I don't have the brain power to unsussify that right now, so we're just gonna move on to 3. I think it's totally doable with the beans, but I think that's like an hour, 2 hours sit down to figure it out. Does it look like I just spaghettied it last time? Although we do have a bunch of flex slots and stuff, I think even if we just put like Typhon and Inez in, it would be really easy. They're like the core of that. I don't think it's worth it right now.
血で血を洗う争い
Okay, so we got two spitters at the start.
古来より変わらないね。
うちの妹も含めどれほどの文人が戦場に身を置いて軽なりをなさず
We do have
思いにあらず
cleaners.
修行し直してこい。月に戦勝百式一足のうちにあり、たまには軽なりをなさず思いにあらず修行し貴様らの問題解決は
Cleaning that spot's gonna be kind of turbo buns, though.
変わらず無駄より
Maybe both those spots is kind of turbo buns. Cleaning the middle is very easy, however, so let's focus on trying to kill everything in this middle area.
ご無沙汰なことだよ。
貴様らの問題解決は変わらず無駄
Oh, if Chung, you had a little bit more damage. If I had him at 90 in mastery, I mean, even just like mastery's done on him. I always mean to do masteries, but they take so long. That enemy's invisibility is kind of maybe not the most infuriating thing ever, but it's certainly a. I wouldn't say it's an Inez check, but life becomes a lot easier if you drink the Inez Kool-Aid for certain.
思いにあらず修行し直してこい。
戦場よくだよ。祝うよ。雲のマシュマロに澄み渡る青空のシロップをとろーりと。
戦勝百式一足。
心地より草が生え、荒れ地は送電となる。
Do the dragons work for this? I've assumed that they don't. They do! Oh my god, I've been working under the impression that you can't use dragons to extend out the pumping stations. Wow. That's so much better. Wait a minute. The pollution all got conked. Uh-oh. I'm thinking we might be extraordinarily cooked. Oh, you can't reach enough. I don't have the AP up right now with my arm. No, it's so hard with the stupid... I'm gonna take the stupid casting off my arm. It's killing me. I mean, it's making my arm hurt less, which is a nice bonus, but you clearly can't be doing this. At least for now, put on after. Right. Good old training arc, casting off the 50-pound weights on my arms and legs. We'll give this one more try. I don't want to spend all day regrinding things that we've cleared previously, so I might put on more honorary beans or something. I think I might change up my strategy here as well. I don't know, it's tough. These enemies are annoying. Stopping the pollution here would be quite nice. Because it's a single square tile, though we won't be able to clear that tile ever unless something breaks. But like, Shu can solo here. As long as the pollution doesn't get middle, doesn't get more complex than it needs to. We have invisible enemies coming there, so they'll go here. Let's set up Chongyu here. And we'll set up Aya here. And we will start... That was the wrong position for that, so we wasted one. A little bit unfortunate. Completely avoidable. This is where we start spreading ourselves quite thin, though. I need Dusk here to be able to clear these enemies. Now just a bunch of things are gonna leak through, though. I don't think Cruz is gonna make a big enough difference down here. Now there's pollution in the middle if we do that though. Actually, pollution there is dramatically worse than. Okay, yeah, this isn't so bad. I didn't realize that this water source was basically like forever protected as long as you don't set up near it. We're gonna have an enemy go an annoying path. Nope, we stopped them. Why aren't you facing downward? That's unfortunate. I'm gonna make that a big dragon. I don't know if it's worth it or not. To be determined on that one for certain. I'll be honest, I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm just watching with bated breath. An enemy did get through. I'll drop Mudrock, I suppose. Big Doragon. We're like barely living. We're dying? Perhaps? Oh man, I should have put Neon one tile forward. I don't know where this enemy goes is the problem. If we're gonna need to block it. We were not able to get it into our fields. What, didn't I just place Tusk? I guess I missed input. I think with enough cumulative spaghetti we may be able to clear. Cumulative spaghetti is a kind of fantastic way to put it. I think we commit down here now. Okay, yeah, that was certainly some cumulative spaghetti. You should stream Uma. Me watching my Uma race, always with bated breath. I could stream Uma. I wanted to make sure I got the Arknights event done before it actually ran out though, because I didn't stream it the end of last week when it popped in. Kinda short. Most of me playing Uma though is reading the stories. I don't know if people find the stories to be. Alright, HS4. Also, would it kill? Would it kill all the chats have timestamps? I just want to know when things are said. Sometimes I don't see them instantly. Okay, there's a lot going on here. We have a protection spot here with a... I was gonna call it a race patty, a throttle valve. One on the bottom as well. 3 things to goop. I'm guessing the boss is gonna come from up there. We want to get Changyu set up, and this is a fantastic way to do it. I'm gonna set up Shu here. Oh no! How could this happen? I can clear the water over there.
好きに啓発すれば好調落ちるがごとく気を収まれば集合平らかなり
Okay, we're spread a little bit, then there's the boss, okay. The boss moves to the right, which gives me some ideas. Oh, we need to heal Changyu one day. Ah, it's unfortunate. Wait a little bit more, I could hold the boss there longer. Maybe this is better to kind of kill the flying enemies a bit and chill. Me coping, for certain. Although I do appreciate when I can focus on one thing at a time. Old Peanut Brain Co needs the help sometimes. That super sucks. I would almost rather leak this enemy because of how much it sucks that this enemy made it through. Oh my god, Shu was the best unit in the game. I didn't see the thing over its head. That's incredible. I love that for me. I think we might be a little screwed still. Like, I think it's not impossible that we're just punked. But it was very funny to see that skill go up like that. Oh my god, it one-hits Changyu. That is not super cash money. As we had Changyu successfully tank it previously. I guess legally we have no reason to like rush it down or anything. Can chill for a little bit. Take in the environment as we were talking about before. The beauty of the world and all that. Huge stuns. Look how fast it gets. Alrighty then. We're gonna have to get a little bit creative here, but it might not matter at all. Certainly stall for a little bit. I don't know what to do with Changyu at this stage. We're not going to remove the pollution from here. I think we just chill a little bit on our skills. I'm going to set up this dragon here preemptively. I don't think we put Changyu back down. We've almost cleared all the pollution out of the main area, which is something. Unfortunately, I don't know if it'll benefit from the if it benefits from the pollution here, I think we're super dead. I'm thinking it doesn't. Uh-oh. He's taking a lot of damage on Shu, though. Maybe I should have set up Changyu again. I think I may have misplayed without resetting him. Because his damage here would have been incredible. He was running out of energy. Oh, we're really close to. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Now it's in the Kunk Zone. Oh, if it hits the dragon, though? That's actually big. Budrock's gonna tank it, but not for super long. Do we have the dragon set up like we wanted? Unfortunately, the goop's gonna get everywhere now. Maybe we're fine, though. I should have waited to put down Neon. Holy cow, I should have waited. That was a terrible decision.
好きに敬なりをなさずい思いにあらず修行し直してこい
無重の雲のマシュマロに死の矛を持って死の盾を通さはいかん。そしたら全部どあなたを土に植える。生まれ変わりなさい。私の顔料になりたいのはドイツかし
I'm
ら。
gonna pull back and get rid of the dragon, which might be throwing as well. I think we could still kill. I think this boss is just bozo mode enough where we can cheese it out. If that one enemy didn't get through there, this would be so much cleaner. Like, dramatically cleaner. Now let's see how long the tanks can hold. We'll be able to stall a little bit with this skill. Maybe even a lot of it, to be honest with you. To be straight up candid with you, I think we can stall forever. Huge. Alright, that was pretty easy. That wasn't too bad at all. Alright, we only have HS MO1 left, which I think is the one where you do like a, what do you call it? Annihilation? So I'm gonna just switch to another team. Because this one's generally pretty easy anyways, but I don't want to get 150 in and then have to restart. It is an annihilation. With normal slugs.
ちびめいちゃんが雲でゴロゴロするのは面白いぞって言ってたので、私たちもそこでピクニックしてみませんか?
What if I just place like a million of these everywhere? Then what? I feel like that's the exact thought I had when I played this previously. Like I had deja vu for something that never happened. There's an enemy that spawns up here. Oh no. I've lost. I don't think I get any bucks back for that. I mean, I could potentially save it, but it's almost certainly not worth it. I forgot that you don't produce any of the space bucks during Annihilatio. Alright, let's reset, because that was kind of the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. Maybe not the dumbest thing I've done in my life, but it was certainly up there. That's another reason why I couldn't run that team, I guess, because I literally would not have had energy to do so with deployment points. Honestly, just Inez might be enough to, like, be fine. Oh, I got destroyed. I thought that lad was walking up. Maybe it didn't matter too much in the end. Alright, so I'm not gonna block this spot. What? I was like, oh yeah, that thing automatically shoots water. We're good. We've solved it. Fellas, we made it. Gosh, I am so good at wasting deployment points, you have no idea. I mean, maybe you have a pretty good idea, actually, thinking about it critically. Thinking it's not impossible that we're, like, ultra cooked. As I misplay another 10 deployment points in a mode in which the deployment points are quite limited. Yeah, they're gonna... I guess it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things as long as we kill them all. Although I don't think we'll be able to kill them all. Yeah. Alright, let's not keep throwing randomly. See this? This is me thinking ahead. Imagine what I'd be doing with the beans. Actually, with the beans initially, I would have been like, alright, let's just throw on a flag bearer and call it a day. Have anyone with a flag bearer right now? Not that I really need a flag bearer or anything like that. I do like this team a lot though. Let's drop Linar for another Vanguard. Just anyone to do deployment. Vulpus Foglia sounds awesome. Just a little bit extra so when I do something stupid, I don't restart again. That little extra oomph to push you over the edge. Bring you to the precipice of success rather than the cliffs of failure or something. I don't know what I'm saying. Forgot that enemy destroys me. Over the cliffs of Dover, so I was gonna say bring back Guitar Hero, but like I feel like Guitar Hero got kind of weird after a while. That's not like trying to throw flack or anything. But I remember Guitar Hero was like doing these like spin-off versions, and like every main version was just like Guitar Hero and then some, I was gonna say questionably famous, but I don't think you can really question the famousness of them. Some famous artists as like the headliner. Which is like not that bad, but they certainly need to go back to their roots. Like that'll ever happen. But we can't clear this spot ever. Actually, you know what? I lost the plot. It's much smarter to just leave it uncapped like that. But then we can clear it. What the heck? Filthy rats? We are one deployment point off of fixing our rat problem. You know, technically I can get even more fresh water from here over there. Maybe it's worth it. I gotta start getting more deployment points as well. Is that already Goopy down there? Oh no! The stupid shadow got targeted! There's no universe. Alright, well we're in Goop forever now. We are now in eternal Goop for the next 100 kills. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We're Gooped. Oh right, I could have just used Golden Glow maybe to kill it in time, maybe not. The Revenant Shadow getting all goopy was like so far from a possibility on my bingo card, it's crazy. We cannot get deployment points anymore. I forgot that that was something we needed. Let's hope that there's not many stealth enemies left, because if there are, I think we are... Well, just stick a fork in us because we're cooked, you know? You're absolutely joking. You cannot possibly be serious. That's what gets... That hurts. That hurts the pride. I've been thinking about lunch. That hurts my lunch prospects. That's it. I'm putting Myrtle in a box. I was gonna say no one could stop me, but certainly people. I don't want to be stopped. I just want to put Myrtle. But we can fix this problem too, like the previous problem we had, where we got Skrunk and Bunked. Simply by preparing more appropriately by putting our last unit on the upper side here. I didn't put Myrtle in a box. I'm going to put Myrtle and start using Myrtle. I forgot about my original plans. Life got weird for a little bit.
任務を開始する。危険風よ。
Now, look at us getting deployment points. That's not one of the enemies that turns into goop when they die, right?
この水滴はどこに落ちるのかしら。
Alright, great, everything is awful.
決断を私の庭からリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね。私の立つ後には戻れない。そこに答えはない。
I really don't like this stage. This one goes right through me because it has just like the precipice of a single small thing going wrong being enough to cause the entire stage to collapse. I did just kind of have a brain blast on one. I should just drop Myrtle in the beginning, but I did just kind of have a brain blast on how to fix all of my problem instantly, like the cheap cost of like 5 or 10 cost points. So I should have just done that in the first place. And it feels so obvious in retrospect, but that's how retrospect works. It seems obvious. Like that, boom. Now if anything leaks through, the entire map doesn't get poisoned. Incredible. I can't believe it took me that long to figure that out, but we did take a while. We could technically blow up that person too. Maybe we'll do that too. Like, commit to Kunkin, you know? Uh-huh. Right. Yep. Cool. I hate these maps. I don't hate them that bad, but me and Annihilations, and it's just like... Okay, Annihilations aren't that bad on their own, but maps that necessitate you to set up really quickly in a short period of time, those get me. I know how to solve it, but it's just like, oh, I guess I shouldn't have put down the blocker and the liquid spreader yet. The liquid spreader. Oh, if I put Myrtle down 1 instead, it's completely different, and now this place is like blocked by someone. Incredible. I should have known. Where do I want to put you? I think here. I don't even know who I want you to be. I think I'll make you into a shoe. Now we got Mondo Generation. Oh yeah, that just kind of solves the whole thing. And now we block this off. And now we should theoretically have a closed cycle here. So this will eventually be clean, and then we'll make this clean over and over. Actually, we can do it like, we can heck and super double up on it. Now this side is extraordinarily clean. We want to put down Shu soon. I think we'll put her here. So she'll get targeted by any of the ranged enemies. Alright, we scaled down our deployment point generation a bit. Oh, we don't have Inez. I was like, there's something different about this comp. Oh no, we do have Inez. Did I not? Oh, I did place her down there. Okay. I'm gonna place her here now then. Like, something's missing here. I can't see any of the invisibility. And it takes us a while to clear out the water too, but hopefully I'll be fine. Once this enemy spawns, they're ultra cooked. Oh, we can put someone here too. I'm gonna put down Viv then instead. To get her skill up. And then I'm gonna put Irene here. Why don't I want to do this? Because it'll make it so we can never clean that area. Okay.
この力どうか受け止めて品にこだわる必要はありません本気で行くよ
I want to get down Amiya. I'll put her here to help with the rats a little bit, I guess. I think we're gonna lose Irene, so I'm gonna pull her back prematurely. It's skill 2, dang it. I was hoping she had skill 1. The global healing would have been quite nice. 10 million rats. Guilty rats must be but you're so right though. Hadamaru does incredible damage, he is a lot better. Thank goodness for infinite water sources. In a world without those, we'd be in real trouble. Yeah, I'll scale an golden now. These big rats are actually kind of ultra problematic depending on where they go. They're dying quickly though. I was worried they were going to come down this path because we don't have really anyone to tank them. Ooh. I even forgot that enemy exists and it's at like low-ish health. Oh, it's not that low. You found it again? Huge. Okay, so this is a problem. We're almost at the end, so we can afford to be a little bit risky here. I'm gonna Amiya skill here. Kill that enemy a little quicker. Golden glow skill. Because it looks like the majority of them are on the board now, so wait. Hadamaru is cloned further out. We got the pollution drinkers, but we got rid of basically all the pollution. Alright, that's better. Nice timing too. It's like 5 minutes before lunchtime. And a huge mission accomplished as well. I think that's all the challenge. If there's any more challenges left, we might bang them out now too. We certainly have all the medals from previously, but we want all the bonus points we can get, and that looks like we've completed them all, which is quite nice. The medal is certainly done. Yeah, with the trim and everything as well. Assuming that the gold one's the trim. Yeah, okay, that's the trim. Sweet. Anything good from the shop? I assume it's just the same stuff. That's the certificates. Definitely grab the tokens for the certs. See, once I took off the I keep wanting to call it a wristband. The wrist brace. You know, it was over. The game thought it had my number, but it turns out I was the number having won the doobie. I never know what to grab from these. I'll suss it out later, I think. Oh, I like grabbing the chips. Call me crazy, but I feel like the chips are incredibly lucrative for like how little you have to invest into them. We already have all the old furniture. Are those certs worth it? The weird purpley ones? Maybe they are. Remember what those get. Intelligence certificates. We'll just grab them. Surely they're useful for something. There's so many different currencies in this game now. I remember Honkai Impact 3rd had like a squishing of their currencies. They had so many of them. I mean, it wasn't even... I think this game has more than one they squished at the time. It wasn't even that bad. I feel like the stuff in the shop is cheaper than normal. Maybe the reruns are cheaper, or I just have it in my head that they're cheaper, but we're able to buy out the entire shop without any issue. Means I don't have to farm it during the week if I don't want. Sweet. Loxical, we have a boatload of it. Hit me with some dramatically overpriced LMD. I'm always out of LMD. I'm never out of Loxical. Back when Arknights was new, I think it was Loxical. But like my friends were playing at the time, they're like, oh, you gotta make sure you farm this event stage so much because it's Loxical. You need like so much of it. Maybe it wasn't Loxical. Rhodes Island Recollected. This is like a tie-in to the anime or something. It certainly looks like the art style of the anime. I gotta catch up on the anime. I watched, I think, the entirety of season 1. It certainly had like an intense vibe to it, which is like not an issue or anything. Arknights' story is not like a goofy Teehee XD story, as much as some of the events are laid back, but the main story certainly isn't. But like, when I sit down to go watch something, I don't necessarily want to watch like something super intense all the time. You gotta be at the right mindset to enjoy the right thing, you know? You don't go to a comedy show when you're wanting to see like something actiony. Or you just don't go to a comedy show at all because you have crippling anxiety and don't want to go outside. Who can say? There's plenty of reasons for it. Regardless of that, we're done for now. I'm gonna go get lunch. Thanks so much for watching. Gonna stream tomorrow, of course. What are we doing tomorrow? I don't know yet. Maybe we'll do, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do Umasumi. It's just gonna be me reading a lot if I do it, because I want to read through the careers of the characters I haven't done yet. I like to learn their stories, so maybe we'll do that, but I don't know. We'll see. If not, I want to do some more Pokemon streams and stuff, and I want to do some recording for Pokemon, but that's not going to be on stream. So make sure you check out, I'm streaming this on Twitch and on YouTube. Make sure you check out on the YouTube. It's where I'm uploading the Pokemon Odyssey, which is a newer ROM hack that just went fully completed recently, and I'm uploading it there. It's very similar to Etrian Odyssey from what I understand and what people talk about. Plus on the Discord, they have like an Etrian Odyssey section, so I have to imagine the Odyssey part probably aligns up pretty properly there. But I'm gonna wrap up for now. We'll stream something fun tomorrow because we always do. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye.